recently at the Canadian Council of Federation, it's a group that all the provinces and territories belong to, Shirley Golden, the CEO of the Conference Board of Canada, CEO and President, said that what makes Canada competitive is the quality of life in our cities. Cities contribute a huge amount to the gross domestic product of provinces. In Toronto, it's like 40%, 45% of the entire provincial gross domestic product comes from the city of Toronto. In Vancouver, it's like 40%. And it's the quality of life in our cities that attracts people and raises our competition, our competitive edge. Now, you look at TILMA, purported to level the playing field between the provinces of BC and Alberta. It's not. It's to soften the ground for the Security and Prosperity Partnership Agreement. They are coming about in the same process. They're secretive. They come up with the same conclusion, the same end product, and that is the destruction of the democratic authority of the people. Well, what do we do about this situation? If you can't get the message out, you're really at a disadvantage. We can talk amongst ourselves, and we should. We should raise this issue with people we know and people we don't know. And we should put this issue in front of everybody. We should write to our elected representatives. Don't be shy, get it out there. We should go to them, make presentations, tell them what you feel. That won't be enough. We have to work on projects that push these issues into the public domain in a massive way, like never before. We have to use technology to our advantage. We at the Nanaimo chapter of the Council of Canadians, at the beginning of this year, looked into the 7 campaigns of the head office of the Council of Canadians, and we only had a small group of workers in our club, our group. And we thought, we can't do justice to those 7 campaigns. We have to select something that is a common thread amongst all of them. We thought it was the corporate power supplanting the democratic authority. Well, what represented that to us? It was TILMA. So we burned on TILMA, and we made presentations to half a dozen municipalities, regional districts in our area. Some of it was successful. The level of knowledge in those elected representatives back in March was astounding. They had no knowledge of it. It was shocking. How could we go this far with such a all-encompassing, what's called in the industry, a top-down agreement? That's what TILMA is. Everything is included and only stated exceptions are excluded. And within the agreement, it says those list of stated exceptions every year shall be examined to see if they're still to be on that list. Wow. Where does a municipality get the resources to keep that up? In Oregon, they have a similar situation called Measure 37. And it's cost them, it's only on land usage, and they've had already $10.5 billion of lawsuits in 18 months. So what we've done in the Nanaimo Chapter Council of Canadians with Paul Manley of Manley Media is we're putting together a documentary called Trading Democracy for Corporate Profit. We're going to burn 1,000 DVDs and distribute them across the country. We're going to get this information on community broadcast channels. It's a broadcast quality presentation. We're going to have it on the internet for download and for viewing. We urge you to support this project. We urge you to support it with a donation. $25 will get you a DVD copy. $50 will get your name in the list of credits. Please give us this support. Do everything we can to fight this very odious situation that's descended upon us as a nation. We're in the greatest crisis since Confederation. And if we let it slip by, it'll be much, much more difficult to correct afterwards. Thank you.